Hey everybody, which I think at this point is literally all. This is Bobo the Vulture. It's time to play a little more F1 Manager 22. I realize there are more people watching it on YouTube, probably. Maybe upwards of 10 people, as opposed to the one on the live stream. This is what happens when I plan my recordings, or rather don't, and just do them whenever people fall asleep early. But guys, we just finished the Canadian Grand Prix, and where confidence is medium, season objective is ninth or above. We're already ninth. We have met our season objective. See, all did see the name Verstappen on social media the other day, so that's the point one. There is, yeah, Max Verstappen has like a dance song now. Like he didn't write it, but like somebody wrote a song that goes dirt 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 Max Verstappen dirt 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 Max Verstappen and like other stuff happens in it. So yeah, last race, we finally broke through just a little bit. Now, probably fully a quarter of the grid had trouble, but considering one of them was Latifi, and he still almost scored points, like that's a hell of a thing. Now let's go into our inbox because updated our circuits data based on the Canadian Grand Prix 2022, so all our strategic information is up to date. On a separate note, our telemetry shows that the top speed of Car 1 could be better compared to the grid. Also noticed that the defending performance of Alexander Albon could be improved. We gained enough, yeah. Oh, look at the subject, this other subject here, Patrick Stafford, exceeding expectations. The board watched the race at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve this weekend, and we wanted to congratulate you on exceeding our expectations brilliantly. It was a fantastic race and a strong credit to you as team principal. That's Bobo. Our confidence in you as a leader has grown quite a bit. Keep up the excellent work. Good day, Patrick. Oh, this is Patrick. It should be good day, Patrick. I'm a stupid guy. I'm a starfish. Yeah. So Sergio Perez claimed the checkered flag, finishing ahead of George Russell and Charles Leclerc, who shared the podium after qualifying P3 on Saturday. Perez was able to pass the other frontrunners and claim that coveted first race place position. The success of Sergio Perez this weekend has awarded them, all of them, a substantial number of points, but not enough to alter their current position in the Drivers' Championship standings. Currently, Carlos Sainz is leading the Drivers' Championship with a healthy 157 points. Charles Leclerc, his teammate, is falling behind at P2 with 154 points, ahead of Max Verstappen in P3 with 130 points. Special mention to Williams, who are beating everyone's expectations, currently placing in P9 of the Constructors' Championship with 3 points. So we have 3 points in the Constructors' Championship, which is to say roughly 1% of Ferrari's points. They are on top right now at 311, followed by Red Bull with 257 points and Mercedes with 145. Staff writer, Michael Luke. What a weird way to sign off on your letter. So yeah, that's great. And so drivers have a media appearance today, so I'm not going to be doing like simulator work or whatever. We will have finished a new rear wing manufacture project in a couple days. We will have finished scouting K-Mag, Kevin Magnussen on the 24th. The 25th, we will have finished making another other rear wing. And the aerodynamic testing period will end this week. So I'm Pretty sure we used all of our wind tunnel hours. I sure hope so. But yeah, we don't actually have another race for... Yeah, we got an off week here. Oh yeah, guys, I realized later, talk about your brain farts. Antonio Giovinazzi actually raced in F1 for several years. Um, had some moments of quick brilliance, but never managed to put together a consistent season. So, but he did. I think I said I feel like I heard his name in DTM. He did apparently like race a couple of random DTM races, uh, but not what he's known for at all. Okay, so why they just study the race data for these? Spanish, Monaco, Azerbaijan, Canada, British. Although Silverstone, the historic safety car chance is even higher than in Canada. So, boy, we had issues there before. Let's review our potential targets. Hot streak targets. Finish 15th 5 times in a row. I don't think we would do that. I don't feel like gambling on any of those things. Besides, we're not actually. So they have identical parts, right? Yes. And both of them have ERS systems that are on the way out. Actually, Albon's got some issues with his gearbox, too. We should check out the cars. Let's manage the build of car 2. Let's look at the powertrain. So, interesting. Manufacturers are selected at the start of the season. Alpine, Red Bull, Ferrari, Mercedes manufacture their own powertrains, so cannot change manufacturer. Right. You know what? I've never actually looked at this area of the thing. Mercedes is the most expensive. We got durability, power loss threshold, wear resistance. I see. So wear resistance. So power loss threshold, maximum durability. The powertrain can wear down to before it starts losing it. And then that's how much it will lose once it starts losing power. No resistance, overheating, efficiency, how quickly it uses fuel. Gearbox durability, how quickly the gearbox goes down. How quickly the RS system. Higher durability means lower wear. Best team finish. Quickly the engine uses fuel. Like, there's not much to choose between them. Renault is the, well, Renault is clearly the value option here, but also, like, they're the ones that have been considered the sort of most behind. And the thing is that once they sort of put out an engine, the rules dictate that the specs of them are kind of locked in to a large extent for a period of time. to contain costs, to keep them from not like continually developing them and throwing money at doing all that. So, Mercedes actually the least powerful engine. We have the least powerful engine, but tied for most expensive, because I guess otherwise it's pretty durable, like all of the other little intangibles. Although gearbox durability, these Red Bull ones is very good. It's very low on the Mercedes here. Not quite as low as Renault, but much lower than the Red Bull, which is, I guess, why Albon's having issues with his gearbox now. We're down to before it starts losing power. So I guess the thing about the Mercedes is that it's a durable engine, because it will go down to 70% before it starts losing power. These others will start losing power at a higher level of wear. At a, sorry, while the engine is still has theoretically more life on it. Yeah. Like, what is the weak point of this? I guess is ERS durability and maybe the fuel efficiency. The Ferrari engine is pretty top notch, but it has low thermal resistance, which means that you have to design a car with good aerodynamic cooling. And I guess it's also a little fuel hungry, but not as much as the Renault. Anyways. How many races do we have left? Are we even halfway through the season? Because, like, that's something I need to check on. These will last us another race, probably. We probably won't break down. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, we're not quite halfway through. Oh boy. So maybe I can't afford to change this right now. There are 3 in the warehouse, but I'm pretty sure that 1 and 2 are reserved for Latifi's car, and 3 and 4 are reserved for. He's already over to a second. He's already over on his second gearbox. It's fitted, durability 45, condition 36%. 54%. Well, that explains why he's not having trouble with his gearbox. We already changed his gearbox. 38. Well, okay. You're going to have to go a little bit lower on here. So we currently have a bunch of projects going on. We have 2 development ones, a new underfloor and a new front wing, and we are no, we could no research or design slots available. We could do more manufacturing, but you know what? I will let them just work on those rear wings. All the parts that we need because they're breaking down are drivetrain parts that we don't produce. Okay, so after that big points finish, your morale still only okay? Your morale's okay? Your morale's okay? Come on, you just got to drive. You already have a new development point. Let's see. Braking is definitely the thing that you are not the best at. Nice. Jack Aiken has increased his coolness. What do you think, Tea Time? Morale's okay, morale's okay. These guys have 2-year contracts. Tea Time, I just signed up to one. Everyone's got a long term. The scouting team, I believe, are all busy right now. Wait, am I not? Sorry. I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. So, scout drivers. Do I not have... I thought all of my scouts were out scouting, because I've got one scouting K-Mag and I've got one scouting Antonio Giovinazzi. Ooh, Enzo Trulli. That'd be Jarno Trulli's little boy. Obviously not highly skilled, but aw, look at this little guy. He cannot race an F1. This driver cannot be contracted to race in a Formula One team until they're over 18 and have competed in at least 2 seasons of F2 or F3. So, like, they know nothing about him, basically. Yes, okay, so I have scouting going on for 2 people. I don't know why it makes that difficult to find out. We are already in the process of upgrading our computational fluid dynamics simulator, our design sentry, and our team hub. Board is here. Board's confidence. They are satisfied with everything we have done. Our current progress, yes, we are on target to finish 9th or above. Our long-term objective. When is long-term? By the end of the target season. Oh, in 2024. So in this year, except, you know, we're in 2024, 2022 in race terms. It's just going to be a nice long fiddly video of our season balance projection. We're doing okay. spending. We're spending appropriately, I think. Spending a lot on our facilities. We are spending some on our driver contracts, but honestly, our drivers are not that design. Yeah, we might. Well, we'll need to start pivoting to research later. Yeah, we don't need to worry about the cost cap. We're not going to hit it at any point. Ha 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 ha! Williams, ninth place, 3 points. Suck it, everybody. I guess there's nothing much we can do now until important email. Go to email. His morale's okay. We finished our report on Kevin Magnuson. He's a veteran driver, you know. Let's take a look at what they have to say about Kevin Magnuson. No, it's not what I want to do. Fine. Filter, position, scouting level. Wait, did that not take scouting level? And he scouted. Apply and return. Really? Okay, there you go. Now, we know a little bit about Kevin Magnuson, Valtteri Bottas, and Pierre Gasly. You know, he wants probably about 4.5 million. Oh, but he's in a long-term contract. He was not going to be a free agent at the end of this year. So, okay. Pierre Gasly will. He has a much higher salary expectation. And Valtteri Bottas has a higher contract, a higher salary expectation still. Yeah, Nicholas Latifi. I mean, maybe the term pay driver is kind of a misnomer, but like, if they're a driver that is basically able to just say, oh, don't worry, my sponsors will take care of providing me with enough money to live my life, you don't have to really worry about paying me so much, then maybe that's what's going on here. Let's find... $81,200. Let's try that. Out of all of these, let's go ahead and sort them by their overall rating. Are there any that we believe that we would be in with a shout at getting? I have to imagine Fernando Alonso's salary expectations would be insane. I mean, I suppose we could scout Esteban Ocon. He has an 85 overall rating in this game. I think in the actual world of F1. Excuse me. I'm not sure I would want Esteban Ocon on my team, just because he is a. He doesn't get along with any of these. He's never really gotten along with any of his teammates, especially well. So it seems. But you know. Alright, let's try the next. Okay, so K-Mag is right at 80. So is Albon. We're looking at Giovinazzi. Nico Hülkenberg at this point is a reserve driver for Aston Martin, which is interesting. He's now a regular driver and has managed to work his way back up to the Sauber team is rebranding as Audi, the Audi factory team in a couple of years, and he is apparently going to be one of the faces of that new positioning. So, you know, good for him. But also, like, he's a guy that see, Mick Schumacher, he is a driver already for Haas, but Oscar Piastri is a reserve driver for Alpine. And Nick DeVries. See, these are guys, like, some of these guys have already had their cup of coffee, come and gone, now in the year of our Lord 2024. This Nico Hülkenberg at this point was on the outs, but he's a guy that has a ton of experience. I mean, you can tell he's 34 years old. Now let's scout Nico Hülkenberg. I'm going to scout Hülkenberg and see how we do. But basically what we've learned about K-Mag is not bad. And let me just double check. I'm pretty sure that we still have a manufacturing. Yeah, we're still manufacturing those. So let's go ahead and skip ahead. Important email. Let's go to the email. Oh, I've got a number of them. I've noticed that the gearbox we have installed in Car 2 is in poor condition and is suffering reduced performance. Please consider replacing it soon to avoid it failing during a race. Just so you're aware, there's a limit to how many copies in this car part we can use on each car. We're going to face a grid penalty if we have to. Well, you know what? Grid penalty wouldn't be the end of the world. Honestly, it's more the money that we would have to worry about. His ERS is in poor condition. And Latifi's ERS is in poor condition. David Weeder is here to tell us that our new aerodynamic testing restrictions period begins today. Means we have a whole new allowance of time. Either use these across many part designs or invest heavily in optimizing just a few parts. Either way, we should aim to use the entire allotment. Yep. So as soon as we can, we are going to start developing a new part. Maria Zilpa has noticed that our contract for Jack Aiken will be coming to an end in 6 months. I'll attach their current contract to this email, but now's the time to consider whether to try and renew their contract or find a replacement. Please see the link to the profile for Jack Aiken below if you want to renew or renegotiate their contract, or speak to our scouting department to research or offer a contract to a new driver instead. I'm good for right now. Oh, also, Alexander Albon's contract ends soon. Yes, that is important. Nicholas Latifi's contract ends soon. So he has low aggression. But let me take a look at his contract. His salary is $6 million. Negotiate a contract renewal with a staff member to change their contract terms. His patience is very high and he is open to negotiation. Well, okay. I will remember it going forward. Right now his mood is okay. I'll wait until it gets to low or it dips down beneath and he says, I'm not okay. And maybe then I will look at renewing. And you know what? I will go ahead and change out these ERS units. Go ahead and get a new gearbox in here. And a second ERS here. Maybe at the end of the year we'll have nowhere near enough parts, but oh, we can see what Car 2's performance in general is. 19th in the grid. So we're not the well, we're at the absolute worst at engine and brake cooling, which is bad news. Especially if I was looking at maybe changing our engine deal to have a less durable engine manufacturer down the road. But Alright, so we got new parts. Let's fast forward again. The CFD simulator has been improved and fully refurbished. Great. Let's go to the inbox. Alright, we're in for quite the race weekend. Everyone's sure to be keeping a close eye on Sergio Perez. Don't miss it. Claire Hart, our facilities manager, tells me. The monthly upkeep has drastically increased. But it's also like basically twice as good. We have the entire team. Thank you for investing in our facilities. Let's visit the CFD simulator. Alright, so it's in good shape. We also need to upgrade the wind tunnel. So the question is, which one of these? This would cost 12 million to update. This would cost 10 million to upgrade. And the airflow, so we're gonna improve airflow, downforce. Again, there. What the increase to? 24 to 36. I mean, that's significant. Airflow middle, downforce, airflow front, airflow middle, drag DRS. What am I missing here? Oh, the CFD also increases airflow sensitivity, which the wind tunnel does not. Still, probably better to keep these things working. And this is the lowest priced upgrade, so like we're down to $5 million now. Need to bear in mind I'm going to need to start some new research projects soon. And with this all done, this is going to pop us to being ready for the race weekend that comes up. I don't think I'm going to be able to do a lot of that. Maybe I could do some practice, but I'm going to go ahead and stop this here for YouTube, because YouTube has been watching this video for quite a while. I know you streamers have as well, but you know, I like to chop up the little YouTube pieces into digestible little parts. This is going to be a video where I mostly just sat around musing at the charts and things. So enjoy that, everybody. I'm Bo the Vulture. This is Let's Play F1 Manager 22. Thanks very much for watching, YouTube streamers. I'm going to keep going.